All right. 3, 2, 1. This is the official Megaten tier list. My name is Larrue. I'm here with Simplydad, my little brother.
Hi.
Say the thing about Persona 3.
Persona 3.
All right, we're getting into it real quick. So we got S, A, B, C, D, E. I don't know if you know how to count. But that's all the letters in the alphabet. And then have it played. I might change this real quick.
No, just keep it, because if you haven't played it, then you wouldn't know what the soundtrack is like.
I mean,
who casually
you can just say don't care. All right, bet. S tier. You wanna start from like I'm gonna just pick a game, you know, and we'll decide from there.
It's not in chronological order anymore.
Get the fuck over it, bitch. I'm gonna pick a game. We can just go from there. Jack Bros OST, A tier.
Jack Bros. A, you said?
I'm only putting in an A. It doesn't.
Why?
Jack Bros for me, good OST. There's not a bad song on there. There's just not enough. That's my big issue with the game. I don't really mind it. I played it, by the way. I had some kids send me a Virtual Boy emulator. It wasn't that bad. It was kind of boring, I'll say that much. But yeah, Jack Bros is pretty good.
So the funny thing about this is you said, because before we got on stream, you had mentioned that you don't really care for Last Bible music. Spoilers, I guess. Same composer, by the way. But yeah, I guess A tier is fine.
I just think, I don't know, I like the fun aspect of it. Don't take itself.
It does have a fun like
what
undertone.
Filthy B? All right. So what would you put Jack Bros on?
I would say B, because there's only a couple of songs that I really like. The rest are just, all right.
I mean, I like the Dragon's Lair, or whatever the fuck it's called. I like the first stage, the second stage. A lot of the music is good. Like, the worst thing you can say about the soundtrack is that it's okay. Like, the worst songs in the thing are only okay. But the good songs are really good.
Okay, then put it in A. Put it in A, then.
All right. Let's go for an easy one. Megami Tensei 2, S tier. That's where I'll put it.
Megami Tensei 2, yeah, S tier. That's fine.
Yeah.
If we have a dialogue about every single thing, it's gonna be like a 6-hour.
We can do it, bro. I don't give a fuck. Dash Under the Ground. All the dungeon themes are good. There's not a lot of them, but the way they're separated are done really well. It introduced a lot of like series staples, which I really like. I already said Dash Under the Ground, best song of the game. The castle theme before the final dungeon, best theme in the game. Explorer, best theme in the game. The remixes of Megami Tensei 1 music, best theme in the game. Battle music, best theme in the game.
I used to really like that version of Tower of Daedalus, but the problem is, like, I used to use that early on in my videos, and I get copyright strikes, so I don't like it.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that right now. Fuck Tsukasa Masuko.
Yeah, he's kind of like, sorry, Project Satan. But yeah. No, yeah, I'll put that in S. That's good.
Project
and you
Satan.
might as well put Megami Tensei 1 in there too.
Oh no, Megami Tensei 1 is not on that same tier. It's not even fair. Like, you cannot compare the two. Megami Tensei 2 has its own special sound chip to make it sound. I think it gives it another channel, so that it literally sounds completely different from Megami Tensei 1. So when I find Megami Tensei 1, I'm assuming it's this one, but it looks.
So there's two of them. They put the Atlas Megami Tensei, and they put the Digital Devil Megami Tensei. That's like
yeah. The other one.
That's the other one. The one that you want is next to Digital Devil Saga.
All right.
Top shelf.
So I'm gonna put Megami Tensei 1 in B, because actually I don't even think B is the place it goes.
Look for the green.
I got it. I'm screen sharing it with you right now, so you can see it like 1 for 1. I don't know. I don't even think it's that great. Low key, it's got like maybe 2 good songs.
Tower of Daedalus.
I don't know. Sea of Flames for me. Those are the 2 songs. That
okay, put it on B. Put it on B.
I'm struggling to put it on B.
C.
All right, down the middle. C. Perfectly fine. Does its job.
It has to be C. Yeah,
nothing good, nothing bad. A couple sound out tracks.
Because we have to make sure we're setting a precedent where there's actually Joker and there's actually, otherwise it's stupid. It's gonna be a dumb tier list.
Yeah, because I thought B was a little too much, because it's good, right? Obviously, it's not bad. There's nothing in here that's bad. It's just not standout. Unlike Ronde, which was. Honestly, I would not be surprised if Ronde Ronde
has okay music, to be honest. It's just whatever.
It's less than whatever. with how much music is in the game and how much little like difference it is. You know, there's like 15,000 battle themes, and they're all just one variation on the same like shitty ass song. Nah.
Fair enough. I don't really.
This
care.
is an example of a fucking terrible, objectively terrible soundtrack. There is one good song. No, I'm saying objectively.
Nope. Then you're
There's
stupid.
One good song in that game, and that's the shop theme. And that's not even the first shop theme. I'm talking the second shop theme. That is the only song that I listened to, and I was like, hey, that's not that bad.
Hey, it's pretty good.
Hey, that's pretty good. All right.
No, I hate saying objectively though. It's so stupid. Don't
objectively wrong.
Okay, you're objectively stupid, idiot.
Majin Tensei 1.
Majin Tensei 1 is definitely like at least a solid B. I love Majin Tensei 2 score a lot. I mean, Majin Tensei 2 score a lot? I said that. Okay, I did.
Scores. So, I mean, I guess you could say that. I was thinking either between A or S. I'm thinking more
really
A, yeah.
So
because they got.
Go ahead.
You said we're taking arranged soundtracks into account.
That's true. That's
Megaten
true.
World, the fucking Chaotic Law theme, the fucking Scene of Carnage theme, fucking what's the other one? Devil Dance. I think this version of Devil Dance is better than the one in the second game.
Fair enough. And we also got to remember that it's also composed by the best Megaten composer. So,
Toshiko Tasagi didn't work on this. Nah,
no,
I
was gonna kill you. I was gonna reach. Yeah. I think also Masaki Okibe.
Masaki Okibe, yeah. I think they worked on a lot of the tracks, more so in Megami Tensei 2 or Majin Tensei. Sorry, Majin Tensei 2 more than one. I don't know exactly which ones they worked on specifically, but yeah, Masaki Okibe worked out there. But yeah, I would say A tier because Majin Tensei 2, Spiral Nemesis, solid S tier. Probably the best of the Super Nintendo soundtracks. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, it's easily the best.
All right, bet.
Majin Tensei 2 is also one of the best box arts of all time. Such a good box art.
Shit looks fucking clean. When it comes to remakes of games, I'm talking like if I'm picking Devil Survivor Overclocked, I'm gonna talk about the games specifically in those tracks. So Persona 1, PSP, D tier. Not good.
Yeah. No, it goes into the whatever the lowest of the low is. That's
I wouldn't say it's the lowest of the low because this is a subjective thing. You can still like it as music, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not terrible like Ronde music, but it's not good in the context of the game, in its world, in its setting. It is not good at all.
But then that's the thing. That's just because something is constructed okay does not mean that it's good. You can still make something that's very. To me, vanilla is bad.
You can make it competent, but it don't mean it's good. But I wouldn't say it's terrible like Ronde music. So D tier is like I would say not mediocre, but like listen to on your own time, not good in the game context.
Fine. That we're setting that precedent. By the way, that means that if it's good but not in the context of the game, then it has to go under or at that. Okay.
So yeah. Persona 1, PSP, kind of shit. Not gonna lie.
Then conversely, let's put Persona 1 good soundtrack on S tier then.
Persona 1 good soundtrack. Oh fuck yeah! I'm gonna put that shit right up there.
I mean, you don't even have to explain why. It's just a perfect soundtrack. It has so many good songs. It completely encapsulates. Yeah, it fits. It's not a soundtrack that's put into it. It's built around the game, built around the story. It's not stupid like a lot of these other ones where it's just like, okay, well, there's a couple of really good tracks. This one fits thematically all the way.
It's a part of the experience. It doesn't help the experience. It is a part of the experience. It is the experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, what could I say? Fucking, I don't know. Motherfucking ham. Cheese sandwich.
Well, another one that's part of the experience and ruins the experience is Persona 3.
I wouldn't say no. I wouldn't say no. Fucking Persona. I wouldn't say Persona 3 is part of the experience. I feel like Persona 3 is bad because it's supposed to supplement the experience. I don't think because a lot of people said I didn't explain why I didn't like the soundtrack to Persona 3 that much. I would put it probably down here because
I would put it in E. Honestly,
I would put it in E. But like, there's still some good songs. Like literally, Memories of the City is putting it up here. Master of Tartarus putting it in D. Master Shadow putting it in D. But that's it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can listen to it by yourself and be like, oh, it's not that bad. Or you can listen to Mass Destruction because that's the only song that anybody listens to when they say the game's good. Or Battle for Everyone's Soul because that's the only shit that people care about and be like, oh my god, it's S tier. But no. Like, in the context of the game, I'm struggling between D and E because I really fucking hate it. I only like maybe 4 tracks.
So, thinking about it, it does fit the game. It is competent.
I would not say it fits the game. The hip hop setting, the hip hop feel don't mix. Like it was experimental and it did not work. It does not fit the setting of the game at all.
Just keep in mind that you have stupid Lotus Juice being like, forfeit the game before somebody else takes you out of the frame. I don't know. No, actually, no. That's good. That's pretty good rap. Let's do something else. He's like, I'm a lyrical spirit.
It's a miracle individual. The dots connect to rectangles. Let's talk about that real quick.
I don't know. It's dumb because I think if Lotus Juice was removed, the music will be better. Because the singer is competent. She sings well, and most of the song construction isn't bad. It's just very plain to me. And I mean, by virtue of that being kind of mediocre, P3P's music doesn't add anything besides that new intro.
I'll say that. If Persona 3 is E, if we can agree that Persona 3 is E tier, Persona 3 Portable is D. Because it's still 90% of, you know, like Persona 3 soundtrack, but it has a lot of good songs. Soulfray, it's probably my favorite opening in the opening songs of the Persona games.
Yeah. No, I like Persona 4's original. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know how it goes.
That's not how it goes. But yeah, I like Soulfray's. Yeah.
Is that the one?
I like Way of Life. I fucking hate Wiping All Out.
I don't even know what you're talking
Time
about.
Is Persona 3 Portable. Wiping All Out is a battle theme. Time's okay. Sun's not that good, but the boss theme, it's pretty bad.
Yeah. I think because all they had to do was just fix some of the gameplay or whatever, they were able to actually make better fitting songs because they had thought about the game more. Or I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, if we agree that Persona 3 is bottom tier, as bad as Ronde, apparently.
I think it's no, because here's the thing: the only things that are the only things in this list that I can see that are as bad as Ronde are the Persona 5 and Persona 3 dancing games. I would not put Persona 3 with that level of bad, in my opinion. Or
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's why I feel like that's why I was struggling between here, because I think it's terrible. It's one of the worst, but it's not Ronde bad.
It's I mean, what would we have to make another tier? Put Ronde in and Don't Care then.
Nah, because you want to make a Ronde tier? You want to make a Ronde tier?
It has to be a separate tier. Yeah, it's got to be a Ronde tier because it's not as bad. Like Persona, the dancing game soundtracks, bar Persona 4 are terrible. They're like so garbage that I don't know why they didn't try harder. Like that's all they had to do was just try harder, and they didn't do it. Stop clicking the box. You can just type. You can just click on the. You don't have to do it that way. That's the hard way.
You think I know this? You think I know this? Fuck off.
It's like one extra step.
Shut up, bitch. I didn't know this shit. You think I slave over at tiermaker.com? See this shit in action? Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Okay,
but yeah. So Persona 3 is an example of a bad soundtrack that don't fit its game, and Ronde is just horrible.
Yeah, because it's not the same. You're right. Okay. Let's talk about a game that's actually like a good soundtrack, but it's a bad game.
Oh, it's SMTF.
SMTF. No. Wait.
Did you just try to say that SMTF either A, doesn't have a good soundtrack, or B, is a good game?
No. I'm saying that the 3 or 4 new songs does not make it a good soundtrack. That's stupid.
I think they're good remixes, but the new like I was gonna say that the fact that 90% of the game is all remixes mean that it's not very good. The remixes themselves are good, the new songs themselves are good, but it's a C tier thing because it tries way too hard to cling onto the old. It doesn't do a lot new. It's C tier. Music's not bad.
Music fits the game. Music isn't bad. Okay, C tier. Yeah, sure. That makes sense.
Trying to end me and shit. What the fuck?
I was talking about Apocalypse and how I like the music in Apocalypse. It's just I don't like anything else really about it.
Yeah.
I wanted to put that in.
I would put Apocalypse up in A. Honestly.
It's just, yeah, Apocalypse is either A or B. Because A to me it fits thematically and it's really well done. The problem is it does fit thematically. It's well done.
It does fit thematically. I like the music, but it's not used well. If that makes sense.
Filthy B is complaining that MT Megami Tensei is on C tier, and everyone is like getting mad that we're putting Apocalypse so high. Shut up, everyone! Shut up. It's good. This
ain't no fucking like game tier list. It's an OST tier list. Suck my fucking dick and balls.
Separate the music from the rest of the experience, except when we're talking about how it fits within the experience. Okay?
Yeah, because I like the Conda Shrine music. That shit was so good. I really like that song. The Fairy Forest theme, really good. Time of Choice, which is the song that plays before the final couple dungeons. That shit's nice. Battle theme, banger. Boss theme, banger. Divine Power theme, banger. Stupid. Divine Power boss theme, banger. The second to last dungeon, banger. All that shit's good. You cannot convince me otherwise. God Killer.
I'm mad. I'm mad that the soundtrack is so good because I'm like, why is the game the way it is?
Okay.
Did they put all their assets into the soundtrack?
No, it's because the soundtrack is the one thing they can't fuck up. All right, I'll say this: if SMT If gets docked points and is only C tier because it relies way too much on the original's music, I'll put Apocalypse in B tier because it only has 40 something tracks. The rest of it is the original SMT4, so that's fair, right?
Which just means that SMT4 has to go in A then.
Oh, SMT4 is going in fucking S. Are you kidding me, bro? One of the best, if not the best, soundtrack in the entire franchise.
In mainline, maybe. Well, no, Strange Journey, but okay. The problem with the thing I hate about SMT4 is I want to hate it more.
No, he's talking about SMT4.
No, I'm gonna go grab me. No, I want to hate it, but the problem is. The soundtrack is super good. The soundtrack is amazing. And it makes me mad because I'm like, usually I can at least make fun of that if I don't like something, but the soundtrack is really, really good. And I don't know, I can't really say anything negative about it besides the fact that, I don't know, I guess there's nothing to say bad. I do feel like the soundtrack does do everything that should be done with music. In terms of like, okay, if they're gonna make nods to the old games, then they do that, but they do it in a way that's actually cool. The only other game that does it cool is Imagine when they reference things.
What are we talking about? SMT4's reuse of SMT themes?
Yeah, it like does the themes, but it doesn't do them in a stupid like I'm just gonna do the theme exactly. It feels interesting when in SMT4 because I think they understand what makes the songs good. It's just a shame that, like...
Yeah, I hope people realize that SMT4 is not the first SMT game to reuse the music from the old games, bro. They've been doing that shit since, like, fucking...
Megami Tensei 2!
Yeah. Like, I hope y'all realize... I fucking hate it when people say that. Like, it's a retelling, or it's a ripoff, or it's a rehack. Like, bitch, you realize this is, like, a trend.
Yeah, when you realize all Megaten is just recycling, then you go, oh, okay.
Yeah, and I think SMT4 does it really well. It sets the...
It does. It just... yeah, too bad the Walter and Jonathan suck, but everything, like, it's pretty good.
They don't suck, you're just old. But no, I think it's done really well. Like, the theming of the game... We're not about to get in the whole conversation about this because anybody that disagrees with me is wrong and should get body slammed. But I like the way how in Blast in Infernal Tokyo, you know, worlds that represent one specific alignment. I like it when you're talking to the guys of that world and they're talking about what they want to do with, you know, the world given to them. It starts playing the opposite theme, you know. In Blast in Tokyo, it starts playing the Chaos theme from SMT2. Infernal Tokyo starts playing the Law theme from SMT1. That shit's cool. I like that a lot. It's a really good use of old material, and I think it was done real well. All right, here's one that I think we can get into a little bit of an argument over. Devil Summoner 1. I don't like it. I don't like it that
Devil
much.
Summoner 1?
Original Debi-sama.
That's the problem because there's like 4 really good songs, and then the rest of them are just okay. So yeah, C maybe no.
No, let's have
maybe
this discussion
D?
real quick.
Okay, so it fits the game perfectly.
Yeah.
The problem is the music is just not like super great. It's just okay, except like 4 songs. So I almost want to put it in D, to be honest, because it is kind of like you. No, because leave it in C. That's fine.
I would probably go off saying this is Tsukasa Mitsuko's worst work.
Worst? That's a bit.
In all of Megaten, I mean, if you really like the Devil Summoner 1 soundtrack, then that says a lot about Tsukasa Mitsuko, because this is his worst soundtrack. I think he just wasn't used to the instrumentation given to him, because a lot of the music sounds really weird. Kind of sounds like 15-year-old Atlanta producer type beats sometimes, but other times it's really fucking. I'm talking like Otherworld Dungeon 4, Otherworld Dungeon 2, Chinatown theme, the Cretaceous Bar, that shit's fire, Club Ezekiel, Kuzunoha Detective Agency. So the thing is, I would put it in C because nothing about it is inherently bad. Not no fucking Persona 1, Persona 3 Portable bad. But you said before we started doing this that we taking arranged soundtracks into account. We're putting that shit in B tier, baby. Oh my god. The arranged soundtrack for Devil Summoner 1 is the... Ooh. I'm getting all worked up just thinking about this shit. Is so nice. Oh my god.
I do gotta say, you're not taking into account that it wasn't just Tsukasa Mitsuko, it was also Toshiki Tasaki. So.
Yeah, I was about to say, Toshiko Tasaki, not only did she make all of the good songs. No, I'm fucking around. Not only did she make 90% of the good songs on there, but this bitch, for the arranged soundtrack, she's the one that did it? She sang some of the songs
oh my
on
gosh,
there,
she's
bro.
the singer in
Moon or whatever. But yeah, Moonlight Eyes, and I think Sure. I don't know how to pronounce that other one, bro.
She has a good voice.
Anyways.
No, but I was gonna say that song in particular and that version of that song is my favorite song from Devil Summoner.
Is beautiful.
Good. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's cool.
A Narrow Escape, which is the Yari de Ginza Po, whatever the fuck this shit's called, the shopping center theme, the remix of that on the arranged soundtrack. Oh my fucking god, I cannot talk about how good that is. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. Beautiful bass on that shit. Beautiful saxophone on that shit. All right.
So I think she carried that soundtrack.
She did. She did. Tsukasa Mitsuko probably was out of his element because Soul Hackers was the last game that he worked on before leaving Atlas, and those tracks are really good. But yeah, I don't think he was down to do no whole soundtracks no more. SMT2, where are we putting this one? I really like the soundtrack. Got a lot of good shit. It's got a lot of good shit in here.
I would just say like C or B. It's actually no, because I love Sound Relation. SMT2 Sound Relation. Yeah. Okay, put it in B. That's done by this what is the London Symphonia, and it's such a good reimagining of all the songs in a
Chaos
amazing
theme,
way.
underground theme, neutral theme.
Oh my god,
real good. The neutral theme is beautiful. I'm gonna be real. The neutral theme in the Sound Relation is beautiful.
It's hard to pick up a bad song in that Sound Relation. I think they're all done really nice.
Yeah. I cannot name a single bad. I think the worst thing you can say is that it's not your thing. You know what I'm saying? It all it's retelling the same story in a different way, and I think it's really good. But in terms of the game, you got 3D Center, 3D Underground, 3D Makai, fucking 2D Makai, Heroin theme, fucking the Chaos theme, best Chaos theme in all of SMT. I'm gonna say it right now. SMT2 got the best Chaos theme.
Then. I think it's an easy A then.
Would you say that?
Well, the more you talk about it, because I haven't played.
I'm saying like best Chaos theme, best Cathedral of Shadows theme.
Yeah, because for me it's the best arranged soundtrack. Period. Like that's my favorite arranged soundtrack. I can listen to the whole thing.
All right.
And yeah, everything is balanced. I don't think that they ever do anything that's too obnoxious.
Oh, actually, yeah, I'll put it in A tier. It's got the best song of the game, the gym theme. Ozawa, or what was his name? Okada's gym.
I gotta listen to the gym theme again. I don't remember.
It's the funniest, dumbest fucking song I ever heard in my life. It is so cute.
Persona 2 Eternal Punishment's Nekomata agency theme. That's my favorite. I love that song.
DX2. Let's go DX2.
DX2 is like D.
I put it in C. I like it a lot. I have the shit permanently muted because I play the game so damn much, but like it's not bad. I would say for a non-Atlas made Shin Megami Tensei soundtrack, it does a pretty decent job capturing the vibe. The boss theme's fire. The fucking Aura Gate 2 battle theme, as much as I know you hate it, as much as I know Spider hates it, that shit's nice. Gives me some like modern day Soul Hackers vibes. Ooh, the Democalypse theme. When's the last time you heard the Democalypse theme?
I will tell you, the last time I've heard any theme from that game is like 2 years ago, maybe.
you need to turn the fucking like music on when the Democalypse happens. That shit's nice.
Spider says, I only like the map them in Aura 2. That's it. Because it's Spider, you know, she means map theme.
Yeah, Spider's all. she's a half typo. But yeah, I think it's really good. It's not no like Double Summoner 1 standout. It's not no SMT4 Ryota Kazuka piece. It's up here. It's worthy enough to be up here with Megami Tensei 1. Yeah, because with D2, there's nothing offensive about it. Like, so it's okay. Let's put it there. That's fine. The worst thing
people are saying, what's D2? D2 is a mobile game. It's
probably, unironically, no joke, the best SMT experience you could possibly have. It's an SMT game that is actually difficult, makes you feel real smart.
It's because usually with SMT games I could just BS my way through, and then this game I can't. I have to actually think, which sucks. That's like really annoying.
Shut the hell up. Oh man.
Whoa.
Well. Easy pick, Catherine S tier.
Catherine S, yeah.
S tier, easy.
At worst A, but I
was actually gonna have this discussion with you. Do you think Catherine should be an A tier because a lot of its good songs are just, reinterpreted classical pieces, or do you think the reinterpretation is good enough to make it belong in the S tier?
It kind of is like Meguro being like, "These are the things I like."
Yeah, and outside of the classical pieces, which I really enjoy.
I want some peaches. I think it's like best songs are like "It's a Golden Show."
The credits theme is not that great.
I don't like it that much.
It's the one that has "Ode to Joy" at the end of it. But I'm saying, like, when I'm thinking about good Catherine music, I'm thinking like the stage music. Obelisk, really good, stuck in my brain. Obviously, I can't beat that shit. Kenichi Tsuchiya, I think, created the Menhir theme, which is up, 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 I think, and that shit's really good. But a lot of his cutscene music just is, the typical like phoned in Shoji Meguro music. So as much as I like Catherine, it is no Persona 1, it's no SMT4, it's not no Megami Tensei 2. It's the best Shoji Meguro has given us in a long ass time. But that's like saying a lot.
That's not really saying much because Shoji Meguro barely ever does anything right. That sounds bad. There's a couple of songs that I like, but I think they're from Full Body.
I listened to the Full Body soundtrack. Can I be real with you?
Yeah, what are you gonna say?
D tier. I don't like it.
D? I'm trying to think what's new in that.
I only have one. I have one song, 2 songs on my computer from the Full Body soundtrack. The remix of Yo, the acid jazz version, Silent Sheep, which is the title screen theme. That's it.
Yeah. Okay, I'm mad because I hate
first.
the whole stupid. Yeah, I hate the whole stupid. I think it literally says acid jazz version in quotes or whatever. And that made me hate it. So put it in put it in D.
I'm gonna put it in D tier because the new music, it's got Strange Journey Redux like vibes where it doesn't. It just kind of feels like, hey, this kind of sounds like the old game, right? Also, Strange Journey Redux going in Persona 3 tier.
Yeah, that's fair. Yo remix, Yo remix is amazing. Hell yeah.
But
Yo remix is different.
That remix is not acid jazz, by the way.
It's not, which is why I hate it. Stop calling things acid jazz. Clearly, Meguro doesn't know anything about jazz. Like, idiot.
Yeah. The reason why I'm putting Redux in Persona 3 tier because it's got the full body syndrome, but I think it's kind of worse in this one because it captures absolutely nothing about what made Strange Journey so great. I feel like the new music of Full Body doesn't really detract from it, but this shit, I like it. I like it.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, because it's annoying because the Strange Journey Redux music isn't bad, like you said. It's I'm not really adding anything substantial, so let's move on.
Anyways, Persona 2 Eternal Punishment.
Eternal Punishment goes all the way to S. Yeah, it has Nekomata.
It's got the Round Sun, best song in the entire Persona franchise. It's got Club Zodiac, the best version of that song. Kasumi Miyama, High School, best version of that song. Behind Sumaru City TV, Monado Mandala, best boss theme, battle theme real good, Maya's theme, fire, map 1, fire, map 2, fire, ending theme, fire. Shoutouts to, I think her name's Alicia Laverne, Change Your Way.
Yep, Alicia Laverne. Got it right, yeah.
She's really attractive.
She's good.
She's real attractive.
It makes me mad that, like, her one interview is...
Yeah, it's the one she's like, I'm so honored to have my song chosen as the song in Persona 2. I think she said Botsy, right? Because they still didn't have no English name yet. And in the entire interview, her fucking song is just blasted. You could barely hear what the fuck she's saying.
Which I get it, because they're like, okay, she's speaking English. No Persona fan speaks English, so they just, like, did it that way. But it's so ridiculous. I listened to her other music because I bought that CD, and it's actually not bad.
Yeah, I sent it to you in the Discord when we were talking about it. It's really good.
I like literally. It must have been right after that because I bought the CD too.
Yeah. Yeah. Persona 2 Eternal Punishment, probably the best. I would say.
Maya's theme.
It doesn't hold hand in hand. I don't think. Okay, if Persona 1 is an example of music being a part of being the experience, Persona 2 is a case of like the best example of it helping the experience, being a part of the experience.
Elevating it.
It's not the experience, but it helps. So
that almost makes me want to put it in an A then, because it's
because I don't think it not being the experience is a detracting factor. I just think that gives Persona 1 a little edge. It's like two sides of the same coin. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah. No, I get you. Okay.
So, what we think about SMT Imagine. Sorry. Yeah.
I love Imagine's music. I'll put it in C. Maybe B.
Would you put it in B?
C, because it has some really good interpretations of old songs, but then most of the music is just okay or bad.
Okay. Because I'm not really too good on it. I know a lot of the popular remixes, like the one of the Fierce Battle theme. I really like the Lucifer Rebattle theme.
I love their interpretation of, I think it's called Dreams from SMT1.
Yeah.
It's like
Devil Summoner 1 remix. I fucking love that shit. The one for the college. Yeah, Kitagama University or whatever the fuck that shit's called. I like that a lot.
Imagine's far superior to D2's. Okay, well, shut up, KDA. You never played D2, so.
Well, KDA is like half deaf. Motherfucker got tinnitus. He's listening to like the music.
Yeah.
Half the time he's just like beep. He's like, yo, this shit is so good.
He's living in that Alicia Laverne interview.
I thought I was wild for that one, but I'm so glad you jumped in on fucking KDA like that, bro.
I feel like we should pound through some of these like ones that no one's gonna care about, and we don't probably have anything to say.
Another Bible don't care. Card Summoner.
Yeah.
Don't care.
Well, Another Bible is easy, like E tier.
You think so? Oh yeah,
I think it's just whatever.
You've played these games, so give me your impressions of them because I can't say nothing about it.
Another Bible music is it's forgettable. It's bland. It's kind of just music to fit, like to just get through. It's just whatever music. Yeah. Generic RPG music. Same thing with Card Summoner is that way too. Last Bible 1 and 2 I might put in E, but they're more
not bad. I would
I liked them, but I would never listen to them. Like there's only like 1 or 2 songs that I would listen to outside of the game.
So hop them in D tier then. So whatever. I know Filthy's gonna be like, "What the hell? You're putting Last Bible in D tier? What the hell, man?" Last Bible 3 sucks ass.
Put them in E. Put them in E.
But they're not bad. They're not bad. They're just really forgettable.
But that's what I'm saying. Like when you just do But then here's the thing. I like 3 a lot. Like that music a lot. I don't really care for
Last Bible 3.
Thieves music and story are better than Last Bible 1 and 2.
Well, I can't give an opinion on that. I don't know nothing about no fucking Last Bible 3.
That's fine.
Or Gaiden. What's your opinion on Last Bible Gaiden?
That one I haven't played all the way. I've only played it just to try it, and I didn't really care for it.
I'll throw it in the don't care then. We'll put Last Bible 1 and 2 on the same, like, inoffensive, not that great.
Yeah, it's fine. Another Bible was bad, but maybe because it was of the Game Boy. I don't really know what the science of making music on these things. You guys all seem to have.
We can watch a great video, like VC Thursday. You and me, we can watch a video about it. There's a great video about how to make Sega Genesis music. I really liked it.
Dang, can we make the Necomata theme
on the Sega Genesis? Maybe, bro.
Yeah,
maybe.
Dude,
I kind of them tools. It's really tedious work. That's all.
Oh, never.
It takes a lot of effort.
I'm glad you led with that because I don't want to do it.
Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne, easy one.
Not easy for you, maybe. I want to put it in like C, but I know that's already a hot take, isn't it?
I would say that every song in the game is good, but not stand out. You know what I'm saying? Everyone knows it for that fierce battle. You know, one more guy rejected type shit. You're not funny. But I'm thinking like Kabuki Show Prison. I'm thinking like, you know, the Obelisk. I'm thinking like Tokyo Conception, that credits theme, even the unused music. You know, Staff Roll 2.
Yep, Staff Roll 2. Sound Test. Those are the only 2 songs that I super love. Everything else I either like or I just think is okay.
World
Map, good.
World Map, good.
Yeah.
I like the Vortex World Map and then the Real Universe version.
What does it sound like? Can you like hum it or something?
The Vortex World version? It's just a remix of Title Loop 2.
Yeah, but I want to hear you hum it.
No, bitch. Get the fuck out of here. Hum on these fucking nuts, pussy.
Well, now you're going in C tier.
Yeah, I'm going in C tier. I would put it in A tier because I think it is a good. It is unique, but at the same time, we did say we're taking the Rain soundtracks into it, and that fucking piano arrangement version shit was trash, bro. We put this shit in B tier, bro.
B
tier. Get the fuck out of here. It finishes the face. It's a little deformed, but that's okay. Siamese twins type shit.
I mean, they're the same characters. That's whatever. Yeah, that piano thing, bad. Actually, no, it's literally this guy that goes by the name Duke of Pianite, and I don't know what that means. And then also the other half of the CD is the array or the rares, and they're just unfinished music. We talked about this. It's stupid. Like, never release. It's cool for art when you see unfinished art, like by Conoco. If you saw like a sketch of like Demi-Fiend's face before he was finished, that's cool. No one wants to hear a half-done song. That's stupid. Like, don't do that. Anyway,
warning: don't tread. The piano songs were basically take a normal piano arrangement of a Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne song and then have a stroke the entire time or like a seizure or some shit. I swear to God, this motherfucker just be like having like a tick or something because he's like, you know, doing the theme and then he goes like, and then fucking just throws a bunch of random ass keys in there and it just don't sound good. Hikawa's theme ruined. Staff roll ruined. Fucking large map theme ruined. Normal battle theme, I didn't know what the fuck was going on for half that shit, bro.
You can't tell what it is. So I cannot. Here's how you got to think about the arranged soundtrack, or my opinion anyway. Imagine you're at a show and you're listening to like, I don't know, a really sad song with the drummer is like a super talented drummer, and partway through the song he starts doing this crazy drum solo and he just doesn't stop. That's how all the songs are. Like, because you can't even experience Hikawa's theme because he just starts doing all these crazy piano things. It's like, calm down. Like, focus on making the song a song first and then add your little flourishes or whatever. No, it's like too much showing off, I think. I don't know.
It's the piano equivalent of what I said about Devil Summoner 1, where it's the 15-year-old producer from Atlanta type B. Just throwing random ass instrumentals and high.
Yeah.
The track says B. Oh shit. All right. Let's be nice. Shin Megami Tensei 9.
9, dude, I don't even remember any music from 9. So
it's got a lot of remixes from Shin Megami Tensei 1 and 2, but its original music is really, really, really fucking good. I will put it in B tier, but I low-key want to put it in A. You know what I'm saying? But like,
I gotta trust your word. I really don't remember it at all.
It's basically between B and A for me. Is it better than Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne? Is it better than Apocalypse? Is it as good as Catherine?
Really putting 9 in the same slot as Nocturne? Wow.
You're putting this game that I just do not care about compared to this game that's universally praised?
Okay.
Just suck my dick.
Let's do this. How many new songs versus how many remixes in 9?
I couldn't tell you, but the only ones that I remember that are really stand out is the Harajuku theme is a remix of 3D Center. Final Boss theme is a remix of the SMT1 battle theme. Obviously, there's the Kichi Joji theme, I believe. Is there the Ginza theme somewhere in there? Or not the Ginza, the arcade theme? I don't know. It's got a remix of the shot from SMT1. But the songs that I really like, 9 battle themes, I think they're really good. A lot of them are fucking amazing. The RTS theme, not only is the one in the original soundtrack really good, but if you listen to the unused music video on YouTube by, I forget what the fuck the dude's name is, it shows every single variation because it's a variable soundtrack depending on like what you do, what level you on. It's like over 300 or like 3,000 something combinations of music that you can run into. It's like 9x9 beats or some shit, or 3x9 or some shit like that. Like 3 parts with 9 different variants in it. It's really good. I really like it a lot. I would say if we're gonna dock points for reusing old music, then I guess it goes in B tier.
Well, that's what I was gonna ask is how many, like, if you were gonna say like a percentage, 50% new songs at least. If it pushes beyond the threshold of 50% new, then it should be an A. If it's too many old songs, or like if it's more than 50% old, then it has to be in B or lower.
Okay. Well, I'm not about to put fucking SMT9 over no fucking Ryota Kazuka piece of work, so I'm gonna just put it in B tier. I'm gonna say it's up there
that's fine.
with Apocalypse. Persona 5.
Persona 5 music, I really like 2 songs, and I really don't care about any of the other songs.
We put it in D a lot.
I put it in D.
Yeah, we talked about this a lot. Persona 5's got some good music, but 99% of it kind of just feels like Shoji Meguro's fucking leftovers. They said they was going for an acid jazz thing, and I can kind of get it from like one song.
I put it in D.
And that's like,
this is the reason, dude. Yeah. Okay, so three reasons why. First reason, if you're gonna tell me what kind of music it is and it doesn't sound like that kind of music, automatic lower score. 2, if most of the songs sound pretty much the same, automatic low score. And 3, if it's Shoji Meguro.
You're fucked up, bro. You're fucked up.
It sucks because I bet you if I saw him in real life, I'd be like, "Oh, Shoji, like I love your music."
You can dislike somebody's work and still be like amazed to meet them, bro. I don't like fucking Soejima's artwork, but if I went to that art gallery with you, I wish I would have shook the man's hand. What am I gonna walk up to him like, "Hey, I think your art's fucking dog shit."
Yeah, he'd be like, "Why the neck so long?"
Yeah. No, I'm gonna go up to him and shake his hand. I'm gonna say thank you for your hard work. I don't have to fucking like it to still appreciate the dude, but like, yeah, I don't know. Shoji Meguro is not very good, and Persona 5 does not meet its vision. Literally, acid jazz could be applied to maybe 5 songs. Maybe.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers think that throwing in a keyboard, it makes it acid jazz. No. Like,
I will. The other thing is the opening. Like, the reason why I like it so much is more because the animation is directed by that chick who did the ice skating anime. And I just happen to like the opening, like, animation, but I don't really care for the opening. It's just carried by that whole other thing, and it does fit the music or fit the game. Like, it does like suit it really well because it's a Lupin the Third, you know, Yuri on Ice. That's what it's called. But it is like Lupin the Third. Lupin the Third is full of jazz, so it makes sense that a thief thing that's copying Lupin would have a lot of jazz too.
Yeah.
Persona 4 though.
You just want to move on to Persona 4? Vanilla Persona 4, I put that shit in fucking B. No.
It's at least a C for sure.
Yeah, because I wouldn't say it's no fucking like Ryota Kazuka fucking good.
People
like,
are saying A, dude. Oh my god, you guys suck. No, it's not an A.
I wouldn't say A because a lot of the music, like fucking Naoto's Dungeon, kind of just sounds like this motherfucker's like, hey, I've never tried this on my keyboard before. Let's try it.
Yeah. Hey, I can hear that.
Kanji's Dungeon, right? I mean, I've never tried this shit before, so let's try it. Like literally, no.
There's like, a lot of really good songs.
Tell me you fucking rocked with Naoto's Dungeon and you're like, damn, this shit really feels like a secret lair. No, it doesn't. It sounds like I'm about to be taken on a fucking Christian educational adventure.
There
I'm
are
about
some
to learn
really
about fucking
ones.
like David and Goliath type shit, bro. The burning bull.
Dude, I don't know. So the problem with Persona 4 music is that it's either really good or really whatever. That's how I feel.
It's got a lot of good tracks buried under fucking lazy shit. You know, you got the Almighty, the Genesis fucking Fog. You know, I'll face myself, the boss version, because the normal version is fucking dog shit. Your Affection, Heartbeat, Heartbreak, fucking. Yep. And then you just got fucking shit like all the dungeon themes, the fucking school themes aren't that great, the fucking cutscene themes aren't that great, sad music ain't that great. Literally in the game version of fucking Persona 4, I noticed it when I was recording it with my friends. Filthy can attest to this because I was with Filthy and Lockjaw for 90% of like my time playing Persona 4. Every single time, I swear to God, every single fucking time, we like rank up a social link and it played Reverie or whatever the fuck, the sad song, the generic sad song. That shit is offbeat. It is offbeat in the game. It is, I swear to God, I will replay the game and record it. That shit is fucking offbeat, dog. For real? Okay.
Really?
Yeah, it is. When it loops, it's offbeat. But what about the rearranged soundtrack? Does that bump it up to B? The reincarnation version?
I've never heard it actually. Like I definitely haven't heard that version.
I like the remix of Smile. I like the remix of Your Affection.
I do love Your Affection in general. That's just a good song.
Yeah.
Or as you young people say, it is a bop.
It is a bop. Yeah, all right, bro. All the white bitches in the chat are like, oh, now I understand him. Now I get it.
He was using too much of that urban language.
Speak, like what? Calling it good or saying it's a fake? Yeah.
Okay, boomer. Anyway.
All right, so
I have to listen to it. I didn't even know there's an arranged version of that.
I think it's pretty good, but I don't think it's good enough to bump it up to B tier. So Persona 4 is really good. Good enough to be up here, you know, with the greats, Megami Tensei 1, Shin Megami Tensei If, SMT Imagine.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so that's good. What about, is Golden even on here? Tell me it's on here. Yeah.
What is the new songs that are in Golden?
Nothing.
I don't think it's on there.
Nothing. I put it in Deer. I don't give a fuck about no fucking new themes in Golden. Time to make history. That's all I care about.
Oh, it's not even on here. Why is Arena on here and Ultimax?
Yeah, it's on here.
Oh, Golden is there.
I put it in D. Yeah. D. I don't think anything about it is like good. Like Snowflakes, who gives a fuck?
Snowflakes sucks. I hate Snowflakes.
Those are like the only two songs I know from fucking Golden.
Don't clip that. It sounds really bad out of context, but I don't like that song. It's stupid.
Snowflakes.
Can we put all the other bad things down already, like the Persona 5 and 3 dancing?
Oh yeah. Persona 5 dancing. It's got like 2 good remixes. I'll put it in Run Day tier. Fuck that. It's got some dog shit ass fucking remixes. That fucking Rivered in the Desert remix where they just.
Oh my god, I hate that. You can't even tell what it is. The fact, like, it's so stupid.
Where they take like the last like note and they just make it go up for no reason, bro. That shit had me fucking rolling, bro.
That is like a middle schooler learning how to use like Fruity Loops for the first time.
It feels like a meme, bro. It does. You know that like meme video, like the Never Gonna Give You Up one, where the guy just changes the fucking like notes. You know, he sometimes it's a little higher and shit like that. That's literally what the fuck that shit is, bro. Honestly. Like Persona 5 is going in fucking Run Day tier. Persona 3's dancing is going to Run Day tier as well. Yeah, that shit is trash. It's got some good shit, like the Way of Life remix by Atsushi. I don't know how to pronounce it. Atsushi Kitajo.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
it's the sushi. Yeah.
I just don't know how to pronounce his first name. Kifujo is easy to say, but like, it's got the Wiping All Out remix by Ryota Kazuka. That's it. I know Filthy really likes the Time remix, but that fucking remix of Mass Destruction by Kobayashi. The one where Ken's dancing to it, bro. Yeah, the one literally like fucking like blast beat, fucking like hardcore ass. You got like the little fucking 2-year-old child still in his fucking stroller dancing his ass off to it. It is bad. It is bad. There are so many horrible remixes in that fucking game. On God.
Yeah, I mean, but like I said, you can't make good music off the basis of trash, and you already have a really bad soundtrack, in my opinion. So like building off of it is like, what did you expect?
Isn't that really funny that the only 2 good remixes that I think are in that game are from Persona 3 Portable?
I mean, if the shoe fits.
If the boot fits. Double Summoner Soul Hackers, S tier.
Oh, that's at least an A. Yeah,
I'm putting it in S. It's
so,
the,
I mean,
the best,
obviously,
it's a good last send off to Tsukasa Masuko, Shoji Meguro. I like to be I like to be cynical and say he peaked with Soul Hackers, but Catherine exists.
So my thing with Soul Hackers is that also definitely does the Persona 1 thing, where it super builds off and enhances the gameplay because it fits perfectly. Like if someone was like, what is Soul Hackers, and you couldn't like show them anything, you just play the music and it's like, dang, you know exactly what the game is.
Yeah, you play that intro, you know everything the game is about.
Yeah, it's really good.
And a lot of it's ambient music made by Toshiko Tasaki, my girlfriend.
Makes sense why it's good.
Yeah,
I didn't know Toshiko Tasaki worked on this.
She is the head composer.
Oh,
we had a discussion about this because you thought Shoji Meguro was the main composer. Yeah, and I had to whip out my soundtrack, and it's in order of appearance. She did all, like, she's the head person. Even though the team, like you said in interviews, were told to just, you know, do as they please, she's still the one that's overseeing it. She created the sound. She developed the sound for
I wouldn't be surprised.
Soul Hackers, yeah. She did a really good job at it.
Mm-hmm.
That's my baby.
It's funny because literally anytime we talk about Soul Hackers, you tell me this exact piece of information.
And you're like, oh.
Yeah.
Actually, no, you don't forget. You argue with me about it, and I'm like, motherfucker, I've told you this 4 times. You need to listen to me. Yeah, but like the ambient music, the prologues, the epilogues, like I'm talking like brain research. That shit is fucking great. It has ambience. It has Airport. Yeah, the Amami Airport, past and present. Shoji Meguro really did a lot of good job on like Algon NS.
That's a good one.
I have a friend who's not really into video game music. I just told him, hey, like, just one of these nights we can stroll out. I'm gonna play you some Soul Hackers music. This motherfucker was jamming to it. Like, this is like hardcore hip hop head. He said that shit was fire. Also,
I mean, yeah.
I'm just saying it now. I was fucking terrified when he handed me that box. If he thought that shit was trash, I would be heartbroken. But no, that shit was good. He really enjoyed it. So if even like non-video game music enjoyers can listen to that shit and be like, damn, because it wasn't just like a, oh, I really like that. It's like a damn kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like he was like, holy shit. That's
they put their foot in it, as they would say.
As they would say? Who's that?
People who say that.
People who say that. All right, but yeah, Soul Hackers definitely deserves being up there. It is one of the most unique. It's got the most love put into it. It's a creation by multiple people. It's not made by one fucking burnt out dipshit idiot fucking moron who really needs to take a break for his own good because he's starting to get really lazy. Not even his own fault. I genuinely believe that Shoji Meguro is a great composer. They just need to give this dude a fucking break. I swear to God.
Because he made 109 songs for Persona 5. Yeah. He was talking hardcore about how much effort he put into it, and I'm like, dang, this is like you definitely need like two or 3 months to just do whatever.
Months?
Yeah,
I'm talking like years, bro. Like, I think this dude needs to take a long. I think the time between the reason why Persona 6 ain't fucking been announced yet, this dude needs a fucking break. This dude's like a robot. He's overheating and shit. And you just gotta like steam off, you know?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, and he's always working on more than one song or more than one project. He's always because they can't just let all the other super good SMT4 composers work on other things. They have to like have him as the head, which is like, I understand
really
why
annoying.
It's stupid. Yeah,
I'm gonna say it right now because like I don't want to get on no like angry rant or anything, but the reason why Soul Hackers is so good, the reason why Persona 2, Persona 1, Majin Tensei 2 is so fucking good, because it's made by a team. It's not made by one person who everyone's sucking his fucking dick and balls off of. It's made by a group of people who have a set vision and they work around it. They want to create an experience that helps. You know what I'm saying? Shoji Meguro, whether I don't think he wants to, and if he does, fuck you, Shoji. You fuck you like a little piss baby. You deserve every like like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is a guy who is having the fucking weight of the world put on him. Hey, we need like 100,000 songs for our 200-hour RPG, 2 billion hour RPG. Can you do that? And he's like, yeah. And he does it. Yeah. I genuinely think if this guy had a team, you know, if Ryota Kazuka could just be like, hey, yo, bro, I got you. If, like, you know, Kenichi Tsuchiya would be like, hey, I can help out. Toshiko Tasaki, I don't even know if she still works for Atlas. She'd just be like, if these people work together, the soundtrack could be great. You know, divide it up. Make it actually fit the theme. Imagine if we actually got, like, a jazzy or acid jazz-esque soundtrack for Persona 5 created by a bunch of people who know what the fuck they're doing. And Shoji Meguro didn't have to work on everything by himself. When he worked on Persona 4 Golden, when he worked on Persona 4, Persona 3, DDS 1, 2, fucking Strange Journey, all that shit, Makin, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot. It's a lot. And I genuinely don't think that it's his fault that the fucking, like, laziness of these soundtracks are starting to, like, fall through the cracks. They're good, but they're not like No Nocturne good, where there's a set vision and you can build around it. It's no Raito good, where there's a set vision you can put around it. Raito's going in fucking A tier, by the way.
Raito is easy C.
C.
I would not put it in A tier.
You would not put it in A tier. What about Raito 2?
Okay, no. If Raito 1 goes in A, then Raito 2 is in C. Raito 2 is such a stupid soundtrack. I hate it.
There's a lot of songs that I don't like, but there's a lot of songs that I do.
No, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm putting it in C.
What do you mean? Okay, just making sure.
Okay.
Because you had no. Because you had grabbed it, and I was like, "Are you moving it?" Because the thing is, stop! It's like stressing me out.
Okay, if you're that adamant about it, I want to hear it, because I think it's A tier. It's not the best, but it's unique for Shoji Meguro standards. But it kind of did start that whole like lazy ass like big finger quotes like jazz shit that he had going on that he kind of like killed throughout the rest of his career.
It's because Raito 1 is like a prototype for Persona 4. It has a lot of the same type of DNA, like in terms of the song construction, the types of instruments he chooses to use, but it's just like a worse sounding version of Persona 4, in my opinion.
I mean, they both came out in 2008. I think Raito 2 came out before. I could be wrong. But yeah, I think I said that in my original Persona 5 video. Like, if you play like the Fog and the Final Decisive Battle together, I couldn't tell you which one is which. I mean, I could tell you now. So I'm on my shit. I know my fucking.
But there's times where I was playing Raito 1, and I was like, this is the same exact chord progression as like a song from Persona 4. I'm like, come on, come on. Like he like down
guy, so I believe you on that shit.
The thing is that some of the songs are really good, and then it's just like some of them I'm just like, why is this here? So that's why I kind of like am hard stance. These are not that good.
Yeah. Okay. If you put it like that, I kind of forgot about the whole like. Yeah, I agree with you on that. Raito 2, there's a lot of songs that I like. The Darkness of Tsukigata is a good song. Fucking. Yeah, Raito 2 C tier. I was about to, I could not name another song that I really liked from that game.
Yeah, and the worst thing is the intro from Raito 1 is one of the best things about it. And then you have the Raito 2 intro, which is the same but worse. And I'm like, why did you do that?
I think Raito 2 is like a weird looking game. I think Raito looks like fucking like weird Play-Doh type shit. I don't like how he looks in that game, especially in the CG cutscenes. But I will say, the reason why I wanted Raito 1 in A tier is because it's got And Now the Decisive Battle, which is like the first form of the final boss, which is a remix of the title screen theme. Fire. Yeah. I'm saying it right now. probably one of Shoji Meguro's best works. It mixes that cinematic, that orchestral shit with, the theme of Raito, the setting of Raito, and it really fits as like a battle theme. That shit is... All right, here's something I think me and you are going to argue about. Devil Survivor Overclock.
It's a D maybe.
I would put the two together because I don't give a fuck.
They're basically the same, yeah.
I want to put in an E so badly. Actually, I would probably put Devil Survivor in Ronde tier.
If you put Devil Survivor 2 anywhere above 1, I will drive to your house and kill you.
Fucking drive to my house and kill me, baby. I'll put fucking Devil Survivor Record Breaker in A tier.
Put that down. Put it down.
I'd put that shit in B tier, bro. No, I genuinely do not like the soundtrack to Devil Survivor 1. Like, the battle music, I hate it. The grinding theme is really annoying. Rest in peace to the composer. There's a lot of songs that I really like in concept, but the way it just sounds, nah. I can see what they're going for. I mean, it's obviously not fucking Ronde bad. It's no fucking Dancing All Night bad.
It's like a solid D, because here's the thing.
Yeah.
I like the way it feels. It fits the tension of the game. Like it does that very well.
It just doesn't sound good. That's my thing, bro.
It just sounds like an old person wrote it, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like someone
and people praise music like fucking Garuda, which is the one that plays when you fight Lucifer. And the battle music that plays when you fight Lucifer, I swear to God, that shit is off fucking beat too. I swear to God, either I'm going crazy or that song is fucking off beat.
I would have to hear it again. But the problem is, I want to love Devil Survivor music, but it does, like one in particular. But it just does sound like if you went to a dive bar and you were listening to like an old person rock band that didn't make it, and that's what it sounds like. And it
didn't make it. Why do you have to add that part?
Well, that's usually what's in a dive bar. It's just the people who haven't made it. They're just like making music for the fun of it, and it just sucks because it at its core, I wanted to say that it's good, but it's just okay at best. There's a couple of really good songs though.
But I will put Record Breaker well above the original soundtrack, especially Devil Survivor 2, the original. It's got help from Ryota Kazuka. It has one of the best Cathedral of Shadow themes. Without a goddamn second thought, I would say it has one of the best, if not the best.
I have to trust you because I don't remember Devil Survivor 2 music at all.
It's really good. I think it fits. I think it fits better than Devil Survivor 1 because Devil Survivor 1 fits the tension. I do remember feeling that. I think Devil Survivor 2 kind of fits the somberness of it. You know what I'm saying? Because it doesn't take itself as like, it's not high intensity. It's more like.
No, I get what you're saying because because there's a couple of games in Megaten where the music makes you actually feel an emotion while you're playing, or it makes you feel the emotion they're trying to convey. And I do remember that feeling, that like gut, that weight in your chest while playing Devil Survivor 2 because of the music and its pairing with the story.
The worst thing that you could say about it is that it's like generic, but the worst thing you could say about Devil Survivor 1 soundtrack is that it fucking sounds terrible. Like
it just sucks because there are some.
Yeah,
it's like there's a couple of A's in all of the like E's of that soundtrack.
Yeah. It's basically got Persona Syndrome, where it's got a lot of really good tracks buried under a bunch of tracks that feel like really not fully developed. And I probably don't think it's the fault of the composer either. I think it's a fault of the fact that he had to do this and try to fucking somehow fit this music on a DS. I don't remember if there's any like new tracks in Devil Survivor Overclocked.
I wouldn't be able to tell you. I don't remember. Like same thing with Record Breaker. I don't even remember what new music is in there.
A lot of the new music is really good. The triangular music, all made by Shoji. I would say this is Shoji Meguro back at it.
Fixing it, basically.
No, not fixing it. I mean, like, Shoji Meguro on his, like, fucking SMT Nocturne shit, on his fucking, like, Digital Devil Saga shit. Like, it's really, really good. It helps.
Oh, go ahead and put Digital Devil Saga in S tier already. That's good.
That's the thing. I'm debating, like, which one is S and which one's A. Because they're not the same. They're not the same.
One is A.
I would agree, because I like... It's a contrast, you know what I'm saying? It's just, I think your enjoyment of each soundtrack is what you appreciate more. I really like a lot of Kaneko's more electrical shit. Because, you know, Digital Devil Saga 1 is rock music with electrical undertones. Digital Devil... Can you say the name of the game for me, please?
Digital Devil Saga?
Yeah, 2 is more electrical with rock undertones. Electronic. Bzz.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. I need some more water, bro. I've been talking for way too damn long. But, yeah, I think your enjoyability is kind of dependent. But I think the both of us kind of agree here, personally, that 2 is better than 1. But don't get me wrong. 1 has a lot of good songs. Spider String, Second Movement, Muladhara theme, Harihara's theme, fucking... Sweet Home, I fucking love the shit out of that song. That song is so...
Yeah, it's a really good song. Sweet Home, it's on my art playlist whenever I'm drawing.
Yeah, that's a badass song. That shit makes you want to fucking beat the shit out of somebody. Like, walk down the street, first person you see, just get the fuck over you. Like, that's the song. Music? I didn't say, hey, I didn't say none of that. I was about to say, you know, next Hello Fellow Mega Tennis meetup, when I see Larrue, this shit's gonna be bumping in my fucking playlist. I'm gonna see you have the stepping stool in hand. I'm like, it's fucking drill time.
You don't know. I've been practicing dodging and weaving.
With what? You little stubby ass legs, bro? I'll kick right for your fucking knee. I know your weak spots.
That's fine. I know your weak spots too. I'll compliment you. You'll start blushing, and I'll punch you.
Hey, you see that video of the dog that you posted where he's all like growling? You just give him a kiss and he starts blushing. That's us, bro. All right, bet. Persona 5 The Royal. I don't like the music here. I think it's just Persona 5
the new music is bad.
I think it's Persona 5 too, but at the same time, Persona 5 music kind of had like the Persona 4 treatment where you can only capture the same sound so many times before it starts turning fucking generic. This is generic as shit, bro. Like,
the new intro is one of the worst songs of all of Persona.
Colors Flying High, I agree. It's so stuck in my head because Gnarly fucking used it in like 50 billion like fucking songs.
Two people, Janksy. Persona 5 Royal had an improved OST, and then the other person, it's a hard A.
Disagree. It's literally just Persona 5, except this motherfucker just... Shoji Meguro is like literally just give me the old Yeller treatment, bro. I'm sick of this shit, bro. You can tell he's sick of this shit.
Yeah, dude.
He's so... Like, that is so shooting. Like, all right, we gonna get Lennon on this, and we gonna make him put the keyboard, and you... Yeah, like give me my keyboard and shit. It's good. Like, it's got, I would say, to give it some credit.
Fine, it goes in D. That's fine.
To give it some credit, I would say.
Throw away your mask, Spencer. Kichijoji is a SMT song. That's why it's good.
Shut the fuck up, bro. No, I would say to give it some credit. Well, we did dock fucking Apocalypse at the same time, and like, imagine if for like relying a lot on the music of the older games. So I guess we can say that the volume of music in Royal is mostly composed of this one. So as a standalone soundtrack, it really doesn't do much.
Yeah, that's fair.
Takeover is a horrible... Actually, no. It's going in E tier. I forgot that Takeover exists. Yeah, fuck that shit, bro. E tier.
I think it's funny that as soon as you said that, as soon as we agreed that this soundtrack was bad, like 10 people left. They're like, not Persona 5 Royal.
You think I care, bro? Suck my fucking dick and balls, bro. You want me to fucking praise shit that I care about or that I don't care about? It's not that good. It's literally just Persona 5, except Shoji Meguro just wants to go to bed.
I think it's funny that
shit. It's not bad. Like, it's not fucking bad. Yeah. If it was bad, I'd put it here. It's just not good.
It's just that all the new things are just whatever, or worse than whatever.
Yeah.
S tier. Oh my god. No one in this chat likes music apparently. Anyway.
Shut the fuck up, bro.
You like jazz?
You like jazz? Shin Megami Tensei 1. B
easy
tier.
Easy
because it's not no fucking SMT2, but it's got the classics. It's got the Ginza, you know what I'm saying? It's got the Kichijoji. It's got the Diamond Realm, you know, the fucking Castle of the Four fucking Kings. Best fucking song in the game. It's got the best ending song in all of Megami Tensei, so it's going up in fucking S. No, I'm playing. I would say the fucking ending theme carries it to A. I would say it's on par with SMT2. But the arranged soundtrack sucks ass, so it's going back to B.
Yeah,
Cry About It, Filthy Blasphemer, world record holder, previous world record holder of the Shin Megami Tensei 1 speedrun. Cry About It. Bill me. Contact my lawyer. Bitch. I'm sorry, that was really
Put the MSX thing and don't care. The MSX and Megami Tensei,
yeah, that music sucks ass. Gita Megami Tensei don't care. Demi Kids, GBA games.
Yeah, I put most of Demi Kids except I would like to put Demi Kids Red and Black in like at least D or maybe even C. Why is Black separate from Red and Black? I could have swore there's Red and Black right there. Why is it there?
PlayStation 1 version.
Yeah, okay, it's fine. Put it because in C because it has an arranged soundtrack, and the arranged soundtrack has some music or some arrangements by what's his name, Makoto Sakuraba or whatever, the person who did the Dark Souls, Demon Souls music, and he actually makes the music significantly better. Yeah, and makes it way more epic. So good.
You say so. TMS, what you think?
The problem with TMS is the music is really well done. I just don't like any of it.
Yeah, I think it's pretty boring. I would
but
say,
it's like you can tell it's well produced, if that makes sense.
Yeah, but fucking Justin Bieber music is well produced, bro. Lil Pump music is well produced.
No. Have you heard Yummy? Dude, it sounds bad.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying, though, right? A good production don't mean a good product. I would put it in E tier because it's not standout. It's not very iconic. The only song that I remember is the fucking Kawashi Tai song. Yeah. Forgettable music. Like, even Filthy saying it. He played it recently. I remember watching him suffering over that. That shit was funny as fuck. Even Gnarly, who reviewed the game, you know, got that shit on the good graces of fucking Nintendo and Atlas to review that shit. He even said this shit was boring. I can only remember one song. Larrue's the biggest for I think in the last 2 years, Larrue's probably the biggest fucking TMS fanboy in the entire universe. But yeah, I'll put it down in E. All right, what do you think about Persona Q, bro? You want to put Persona Q in C? Because I don't think there's a lot of good standout tracks.
No, I like some of the different versions of Persona Q music. Persona, what is it, 4?
Yeah, but
I think it's, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's not
it's like a C. Yeah,
it's not.
Bad. Why everyone mad? You guys are dumb because I didn't like your favorite Persona 5 music. Die.
Hey, we almost done here, bro. You think you excited? An hour and 18 minutes?
Not really. Persona Q2 can go down.
Persona Q2, I would put that shit in like fucking E tier. Name a single song from Persona Q2. There's only like one fucking good song in that game, and the only songs that I like know that are like particularly really good are just remixes of other songs.
Tinnitus Boy says that they should both be in. They're both great, and at least an S.
Tinnitus Boy. I'm not opening chat. That's definitely KDA. I know there's no motherfucker in my chat right now named it's KDA. Yeah, I don't know. The only songs that I remember are remixes of Persona songs, and if that's all you can say about a fucking game, it's just too much, bro.
That means Persona Q has to be lowered because its best songs are just remixes of other songs.
No, there's a lot of really good songs. Like, I think the dungeon themes are alright. Its original music is pretty whack, but it's still more than the remixes. And it's got music like Laser Beam, FOE.
Fair.
It's got Light the Fire Up in the Night. I don't know if I said that already. I'm tired as fuck. I don't know if you could tell. But do we want to rank the PSP remakes of Persona 1 and 2? Because they're so
whatever. Put them in Don't Care, because
I'd probably put them in Don't Care because like I can't name a single song that's like better in the PSP version. Maybe like the Rosa Candida song or some bullshit.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
I couldn't tell you.
I would put Synchronicity.
Kyaku Megami Tensei. I don't think any. Maybe I'll put it like right up here, C tier, because it's not better. I don't think any of the songs are better than Megami Tensei 1. I think they're just like you can like either or.
Fair enough. Yeah.
And compared to Megami Tensei 2, I don't think it does any of the songs better. NES version just kills it. Last couple shits. What do we think about Nocturne Maniacs?
What does it add? I can't remember.
Beelzebub, the Fiend theme, Labyrinth of
No, this is Chronicle. That's Chronicle.
There's no Maniacs. There's no original Nocturne.
Well, the Maniacs is the red one. Chronicle is the
then where's Vanilla
one.
Nocturne, you fucking wiener? That's
There's
what I'm
none.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
I get what you're doing now. I get it.
Nocturne Maniacs, Dante theme made by Toshiko Tasaki. My baby.
But that means you have to put regular Nocturne lower because it's better.
I wouldn't say that. I would say they complement each other because the original Nocturne has a lot of good songs in it, but the Maniacs version is just more of that. It doesn't do anything better or worse particularly.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
So that wasn't really that difficult. I don't know.
City Prog. It's okay. I don't know. I don't really. Yeah, C is probably. Oh, it's not better than. It's not better than Devil Survivor. It's like D.
D?
Yeah.
Okay, but it's got some pretty original songs, and I don't think they're that bad. I mean, yeah, it's fine.
I am.
All right, give me your opinion on Maka music.
I like Makin music. It's like to me, Makin is like him starting to be original. I remember him even saying that he liked it because it was one of his first projects. He got to do whatever he wanted, or more freedom, and the hardware or whatever was better. And I think it shows. I think it shows that he's enjoying what he's doing, though it's still not better than most of the things. So I'm maybe like a C. And I don't know.
Would you say it's better than Persona 5?
Yes, clearly. It's Meguro when he's fresh before he's tired. Before he became that.
The Persona Arena games I'm gonna put in don't care because goddamn I cannot express how much I do not care about fucking anime fighter music. They all sound the fucking same. Like all fucking Arc Sys Works games sound the same.
Put Makin with the other Makin because they're both good music.
Are they not the same game?
They are the same game. One is in third person. But the music, I think it has new music. I don't remember.
All right then. Persona 4 Dancing All Night. Let's talk about this one. I will put it in A tier. There's a lot of really good remixes in it.
I think it fixes some of my problems with some of the music. I would put it in B though.
B? Okay, I would say it's A tier for its remixes, but I would agree with B because it also like a chunk of its soundtrack is from the Reincarnation album from Persona 4.
Oh, I didn't know that album existed till today.
The Specialist remix, the one that meme is from, everyone says it's from Persona 4 Dancing. It's literally just the rearranged version of the original from Persona 4. It's from that Reincarnation album. All right.
So the rest of
last but not least.
So obviously S.
We're gonna argue about this or what?
You got to make a new tier to put that above every. No. Up. No.
I'm thinking maybe here because they're both composed by Shinji Meguro.
So look, the thing about Strange Journey, which makes it really good, is that if Meguro has like styles, his like styles are quote unquote jazz, quote unquote rock, and quote unquote like classical music. And I think
you got that electronic.
Electronic too. Okay, so he has 4 styles, and I think that Soul Hackers is the best that he can do for that electronic sound. Strange Journey is the best orchestral sound. Digital Devil is like the best
hybrid
hybrid.
Yeah, I mean, I was just fucking with you. Like, if Catherine is an example of his good classical music, but the only thing wrong about it is that it's too derivative of other pieces of work, this is an example of how good he can do when it's his own shit.
Yeah, and it's just a shame because he definitely went all out on this. It's really well done. I mean, it's my favorite Megaten like soundtrack, basically.
You think it's your favorite Megaten?
Yes.
Last time you played Soul Hackers?
Last time I played Soul Hackers was around July.
Yeah, you need to play that shit again because I think Strange Journey. Out of all these things here, if I were to organize like how good all these soundtracks are,
organize it by your favorite. Do it. Let's see.
I'd probably.
I want to see how much I agree or disagree.
Fucking.
Fuck. Yeah, look at you. You haven't put your favorite game in the top. Oh, okay, well, whatever.
If I want to put my favorite game in the top, I'd be like, I have to be in a mood to listen to Strange Journey music, so I'd put that shit at the bottom of S tier, worst to the best, and then probably this.
Hey, you should have been doing this to begin with, to be honest.
Yeah, you think so?
Yes.
This is just my organization for it, so I don't think it represents you, none. So that's why I didn't do it.
It's fine, because the thing is, this tier list is pretty much how I would have it. I would have just put Persona 5 lower. I think is the main.
You would have put it lower.
I really don't like the music in Persona 5. Like when it's the highest highs are still not enough to save the lowest lows.
You really think like that? I mean, I agree, but I wouldn't say it's as bad as Persona. I'm thinking of it like a relative thing. I would not say Persona 5
now that we have a bunch
is not as is as bad as Persona 3 or Deep Strange
when you put everything else up, yeah, it becomes more relative and it's harder to kind of move things around. But like your S tier organization, I would put it. All I would do is put Majin Tensei in the front, then Strange Journey, Majin Tensei 2, then SMT 4, and then probably leave the rest about the same. But it's not. I don't know. It's good. I think that this is a pretty good representation of probably the two most valid opinions in terms of Megaten coming together.
All right. If I were to pick every single game that I've played all the way through, Soul Hackers, SMT4, Persona 1, Majin Tensei,
people keep asking where things are. They're saying, "Where's Innocent Sin?"
Where is Innocent Sin?
Oh, we don't have Innocent Sin, huh?
Who made this dog shit? Oh, that makes sense. Dog shit ass tier list for getting a video game. Persona 2 Innocent Sin, A tier, easy. Not as good as the original.
Grab the PSP version. And
yeah,
put it
you got eyes, did? Bro. You got eyes?
Oh yeah.
A tier.
Yeah, it's A.
Easy.
Some Monkey Palm Redux is there. It's just low where it belongs.
Simplydad and Larrue. One has Khaled opinions, one has dog shit opinions. Not gonna say which one is which.
Khaled opinions. DJ Khaled. We the best.
We the best music. That's fucking Toshiko Tasaki and Hirohiko.
That is
the best music.
You gotta start this off with that, like somehow remix it in.
I gotta remix it in. Bitch, I really have to edit this.
You put.
Can I do it tomorrow?
No, don't even bother. I'm just saying. I was just saying that's the whole thing. Yeah, I don't know. Do you have any like final things you want to say before we?
I mean, we can go through it and just talk about it for people who just join or whatever. Like final thoughts on the whole tier list. I'm gonna let you go first.
Okay, how about we do this? Talk about the best of the best for you, and then the worst of the worst, and I guess maybe a standout track from each. So for me, Strange Journey, best of the best, and I said this like a million times, but Scepter of Justice is the best ending theme. It feels it gives you the feeling you're supposed to feel after beating such a like complex narrative like Strange Journey, where it's a little bittersweet. It's mostly sad, but it has that like twinge to it that's like a twisting of the dagger in terms of like emotion, because you feel sad and then you feel like that bittersweetness, kind of like when you reminisce about like when you're a kid kind of thing, where you're like, oh man, those were some good days. That's kind of what that gives me, and I like that. It's like a hero reflecting on all the bad stuff that's happened and kind of longing for the time where it was not so complicated, and I like it. In terms of like the worst of the worst, I think dang, what do we put? I really dislike most songs in Persona 3. Like I really dislike that soundtrack. It's one of the worst. I would have to look at the OST real quick to figure out the one that stands out to me as like a good song. I think what's like a good song in that thing? I don't know. My favorite song is literally like Aria of the Soul, which is like the thing that they already do in all the other games. So when I think, it's hard to think of a song that's from that game that I'm like, oh man, that's really good, because I don't really like any of them. I think that it's so bad and so just not the kind of music I would ever want in an RPG. Basically, I hate that game. Sorry, or not that game. I hate that game's soundtrack. Yeah.
For me, I'd probably say best of the best for me is, well, yeah, it's hard to decide, but credits theme to Soul Hackers, one of the best credits themes. Credits to the SMT4 main theme of SMT4. Dude, that fucking when they hit that one note on
I know what you're
the
talking
fucking
about.
title screen of SMT4, when you fucking put the game in your fucking 3DS and you just hear that boom, it tells everything you need to know about that fucking game. It sells you on the world, it sells you on the environment, the mood, the fucking setting, everything you need to know about it. Just boom, you know what I'm saying? That shit is so
and then
fucking
you play the game
nice.
and you're like, this game's easy and boring. But
but no, like literally the main theme of Shin Megami Tensei 4, I would probably go to say is one of the best Megaten songs. Not only that, but one of the greatest video game songs of all time. One note is all you need. Everything you need to know about the series, the history behind it, what you're about to experience. Just so grimy, fucking filthy, disgusting. It makes you feel uncomfortable. You're like, damn.
I think I just love it because it really, really fits with SMT4, because SMT4 is like a return to form, I guess. It goes, let's pay homage to the old games.
Yeah, it's like, what's up, bitch? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they do it even with the music, but the music actually probably accomplishes that goal the best, because it does the loving like acknowledgement, but it builds on the music and makes it better. It's really hard to be like, man, I don't like X song in SMT4, because if you don't like SMT4's music, you probably don't like music. So it's like, I genuinely can't think of someone who would confidently say with their chest, I don't like SMT4's like intro or something.
And if I were to like convey why I dislike a lot of the music in here, if one note gives you everything you need to know about Shin Megami Tensei 4, and it sells you on that without needing to shove its themes into your fucking face, Persona 3 is the literal opposite. It is a soundtrack that cannot provide you anything on its own. It needs to tell you how to feel. Like, Living with Determination is the generic sad song that plays when you need to be sad. There's a generic, you know, like hype song when there's tension playing. You know, when there's like a dramatic moment, they're gonna be like dramatic music playing. But even then, those songs don't really fit the mood. Like, I remember like I don't know what the fuck the music is called, but like it just don't fit. You feel me? Like, it's not that great. It is a song that needs its music to tell you how to feel, as opposed to making the music make you feel something.
Yeah, accompanying. Yeah, it doesn't. And it's just so separate. It reminds me of anime, because in anime, like, aside from like a couple things like Naruto, most of it is just generic music that you'll never remember, and that's Persona 3 and 5, really.
Yeah.
But Persona 3 is even worse, because it reminds me, it's like, I don't know if you've ever seen Samurai Champloo before, but you know how it has that hip-hop undertones because of the hip-hop artists involved? It's that, but what if the people weren't good at it, and they just, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to tighten this shit up because I gotta get out of here real quick, but
you
know what I mean? Like, one of them sells you on it, and it's a part of the experience. It sells you so much on it. It is such a fucking treat to listen to all these songs that are so great. The other one basically is just like, here, the sad scene, sad music. I love it when the game lets you take things how you want it. The music is just a fucking vehicle that takes you on this fucking ride, as opposed to just being like a fucking tour guide that's like, hey, look over here, bitch. Don't look over there, look over here. That's what I'm telling you to do. But anyways, this is your video, Larrue. It's going on your channel, so you do the fucking intro shit.
The other thing I wanted to say is that they asked where I would put Aegis Rim on there. I'd probably put it in C tier. Good music, but not really great. It fits the game really well, though. So that's good. But yeah, thanks for doing this, Simplydad, because you didn't have to.
On, man. I mean, know I
whenever
could be getting my dick sucked right now.
Well, I mean, you kind of did by your chat if you looked at it at all.
I did not look at it at all. I read Filthy's message, and then I read fucking like Tinnitus Boy, and that's about it.
I keep clapping and stuff. It's just like stupid for the audio, but
it's cool, bro.
No, but this was fun. I think that literally, like, I remember the reason why I even asked you is because in our other video, most of the comments were like, "When are you guys gonna do this again? Can you guys do this for all the waifus or the whatever?" Like, and I'm like, that's interesting, but let's do something more fun. And I just thought, who else knows a lot about music, more about Megaten music than me, and we could have an actual conversation. And I was like, KDA, and then I was like, no, but I want it to be entertaining. So I was like, Simplydad.
Yeah.
We'll scrape the barrel and be like, best funny moment.
Alright, I gotta go to the restroom, bro. Hurry up.
Alright, bye. Bye, goodbye, fellas.
Love you guys. See you later, bitch. Subscribe to Larrue and Filthy Blasphemer. Follow Filthy Blasphemer on twitch.tv. Fuck you, KDA, dumb fuck.